Aram senkosi ingelosi yokulunga. This is uJim Jones. No. This is uPastor James. Sanibonani, ngiye ngizwe kuthiwa the truth shall set you free. So lalela mntomnyama, this is uPastor James. Aram senkosi ingelosi yokulunga. Asiqale. Kalabosh noshotobo karapapa. Omunye umuntu uzoyibuza ukuthi uba manje lo ngikhuluma ngaye. Understand ukuthi uJames W Jones aka uJim Jones began ngokuthi organize ama-service esontweni lakhe ebelise Indiana in the mid 1950s. Eventually wakhula and he formulated isonto lakhe elithi yena walibiza nga the People's Temple ngo-1955, and then lelo sonto he portrayed it as a racially integrated and socially active church that combined Christianity ne-civil rights efuna kube ngathi usiza abantu abamnyama. Understand, that's why ngizoxeka le video. Meke ngaveza lento, meke ngathandaza kahle kunawe, automatically you think ukuthi I am a saint. I'll understand ukuthi uJim Jones, there's more to the story than just umuntu oyithandela isonto. So thula ulalele. Inkinga zaqala la khona uPastor James esefuna ukuphakama, la khona esefuna isonto lakhe ligcwala abantu. Understand ukuthi the recruitment process yokungena esontweni la Pastor James lalisho ukuthi wena mele wenze i-forced confession, la khona uzoconfessa zonke izono zakho kuPastor James mase ucela uxolo kuyena. Understand ukuthi it also included i-public humiliation ne-coerced surrendering of i-income yakho kanye nama-properties akho. Kusho ukuthi uma uhola emsebenzini yonke imali uzoyinika uPastor James bese kube uyena odecidayo ukuthi uzokunika malini. Understand ukuthi imoto, umuzi and everything oyi-ownayo yayiyakuyena ngoba uyena uNkulunkulu wakho. Understand ukuthi everything had to be given to uPastor James. Ngisho nalaba abebehola i-backbone aka iqolo, they had to give it all to uPastor James mase kube uyena odecide ukuthi banika malini. Understand ukuthi i-welfare ne-government payment aka i-backbone iqolo had to be given to uPastor James, and uPastor James was receiving imali engango-$65,000 per month imali zabantu mase kube yibona abacelayo lokho nalokho khona abazokwazi ukuthenga ukudla. Unfortunately, umfundisi wami uPastor James was facing a huge problem yokuthi kukhona abantu emndenini ababengafuni ukubuka ama-family members abo ephisana ngeimoto kuPastor James, ephisana ngomholo kuPastor James. Khona abantu ababengalunganga ababengathandi ukubona oma babo, osisi babo, aunt babo bebhizi beyodonatela uPastor James, and so bacomplaina with authority, complain emaphoyiseni. Constantly uPastor James wayevakashelwa ama-lawyer, wayevakashelwa amaphoyisa until he had an idea ukuthi no man, angithatha abantu bami sihambe from all this hate to umoya omubi. Hlakanipha-ke mntomnyama, and understand ukuthi uPastor James was looking for a place outside the US jurisdiction. Lokho kusho ukuthi wayefuna indawo kwakuzophatha yena, and he would not be afraid of the government yase-America iloku imhlupha. Understand ukuthi between 1974 no-1977 the People's Temple leased and built an agricultural project le eNorthwest eGuyana. Leyo nto wayibiza nge-the People's Temple Agricultural Project Jamestown. Yes, understand ukuthi he began moving ama-members akhe by 1978, and Jamestown's population was approaching a number of 1,000 people. Iloki grower every month, ama-believers akhe were packing their bags, bashare yonke into bas bayohlala noNkulunkulu wabo uPastor James. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is the entry to Izulu encane. This is the land eyathengwa uPastor James, planning to build i-paradise yakhe izulu lasemhlabeni la khona izohlala nabantu bakhe. This is iJonestown. Abantu, they really believed Pastor James. Understand ukuthi abantu, they gave away everything and walked away from everyone just ukuthi bayohlala eJonestown no Pastor James. Abantu badayisa imoto, imizi, abantu bahamba bayokhipha ama-life savings. Abanye ba-retire emsebenzini kwaphuma imali and they gave it all to Pastor James. Bahamba bayohlala naye eJonestown. Understand ukuthi eJonestown there were rules and lama rules abengekho right. Understand ukuthi Pastor James was becoming a problem. Understand ukuthi Pastor James wayenokuvusa abantu ebusuku abaperformise ama-loyalty drills, kodwa yena awabize nge-white night, la khona ethi ama-community members had to assemble and rehearse into engangokuthi they had to analyze umuntu oyi-traitor. They also had to rehearse indaba yokuthi bona bayi-analyze kanjani zibuze. Bayi-analyze ngokuthi bathathe isiphuzo bafake lento efakwayo kwisiphuzo baphuze, but before they drink they had to say amen mfundisi. Out of the blue khona abantu abadecide ukuthi bakhathele ukuhlala la akuyona impilo le, and so they decided ukuthi no man, asifonele back home sisho ukuthi sifuna bazosilanda. Hello wema baba, hello ngicela ngigodokse akuyona impilo le, akuyona ngigodokse wema ngicela ugodok, I wanna go home ngigodokse. The government yase-America decided to send uCongressman Ryan kanye nabanye abantu ukuthi bahambe bayo-investigate mese balanda laba abafuna ukubuya from eJonestown. Understand ukuthi once ibhanoyi lilenda lapha eJonestown behlika uCongressman Ryan nabantu bakhe, uvele umfundisi wethu uPastor James wayesebalindile, and so uPastor James watshena abantu bakhe ukuthi bakhiphe induku zabo zokukhweba, and they did the pew pew ku-Congressman Ryan nabo bonke labantu ahamba nabo, and unfortunately all of them were unalived. Immediately after uPastor James unalived uCongressman Ryan wahamba wayobiza i-meeting na wonke umuntu osonta naye. Understand ukuthi everyone ohlala eJamestown wahamba waya e-center of eJamestown for a-meeting. Wonke umuntu did as uPastor James said, bahamba bayohlangana at the center of town. Understand ukuthi already kwakune-juice eyayibalindile. They were instructed ukuthi abadonsa amacup bathele i-juice. After that they were instructed ukuthi abathandaze, and then wabatshena uPastor James ukuthi today is the day, siyahamba siyobona uNkulunkulu. Wonke umuntu wathi amen mfundisi baphuza. Understand ukuthi 909 people baphuza ijuice, bathatha isifungo bathi bona sekuyisikhathi sokuthi bayohlala noNkulunkulu. They drank ijuice and 909 people were unalived ngalo suku.